Who do you have there with you?
I have Junie here with me. She's just taking a moment to get comfortable.
Hi, Junie.
You say hi. Not very talkative.
Congratulations on your nomination. How do you feel?
Thank you. I'm very honored. I'm really glad you guys were able to do something this year, and I'm really glad you're having all of us stay home to be safe.
Now, this is your second nomination, right? You were nominated last year.
Yeah.
How does that feel? I mean, you were there at the show last year. What was the experience like going to the show?
Honestly, last year it was really cool. I got to see a bunch of creators, like, I guess face to face. That, I mean, I didn't talk to them. I was too nervous to, but it was just really cool. One memory that stands out is when I saw JoJo Siwa in her super sparkly, super sequin, bright red, like looked like a band conductor's outfit, I think.
Yeah,
Cool.
like the front of like some kind of like nutcracker sparkly army. She was like at the leader of it, you know?
Yeah, I think it's really cool to see creators in person for the first time, as well as just see what they're all wearing. It's just a really fun event.
Well, you seem to be very, very plugged in with the creator community, and you know, is there anyone that you're missing not being able to see this year, or anyone you want to give a shout out to?
I really miss, like, my go-to like gal pal for events like this is my friend Emily, and she also has an animation channel, Emmy Reach You. She went with me last year, and I know we did like a little photo booth thing together there. It was really nice, and I missed her. I miss seeing her.
So is this your red carpet outfit that you're wearing right now?
This will be, yeah. It just, honestly, it's a little dress I got last year for New Year's, but that'll be our little secret.
Well, I mean, like, we need an excuse to get dressed up. I think, you know,
Right.
we need something to, like, you know, make this year worth something. And I think, you know, honoring the creators was something that we made a decision to do, and really, I'm glad, because I think people really do want to be honored for the work they do. And honestly, this year has created a lot of opportunity for new voices.
Yeah, I'm really glad you guys are able to recognize creators. And I feel like 2020 has been a very up and down year, but with everyone being inside and being very cabin fever, I feel like we've had a lot of opportunities to be creative. And looking at everyone who's nominated, like Land of Bogs, like they went huge this year. And I was so happy to see that they were also nominated. Like, I mean, I feel like everyone's pushing themselves to be productive in quarantine, but a lot of people are finding that being creative is enough. Truly it is.
I mean, so much of your work is drawn from your life experiences. Did you find some challenges? I would imagine, like, on first thought, an animator, you know, there wasn't really much difference in terms of the work you're doing. It's very much a solitary affair, but also so much of your work is drawn from life experiences. Did you feel like a lack of inspiration, or were you challenged at all this past year?
Yeah, you're right. Like, a lot of the stuff that I do is just stories based on my life, but I found that I had to go in almost a different direction, like kind of think of stories that I've told a million times before, but from a really long time ago. So this year I talked about my childhood a lot more. I realized, like, I did swim team in high school, and I was like, oh, a bunch of people do sports in high school. I should talk about that. And kind of chipping into things that I also miss not being able to do this year, like swimming or just seeing my friends.
I did notice, though, that this year, like, was so much about retrospection and connecting with, like, old friends. To be honest with you, I felt more connected to even members of my own family in ways that I didn't, because I had to consciously schedule anyone I was going to see. I suddenly started prioritizing, you know, the important people in my life. Did you find that at all?
Yeah, I found that too. I found that, like, in a way we can become more connected because we all have the internet. And yeah, it's like now I FaceTime my family a lot more. And especially for, like, Thanksgiving, we FaceTimed, and they put the phone at, like, where I would sit normally at the table. We've just found, like, new ways to be more connected than ever. And it's a really important time to be connected, but in a safe way.
What about next year? Do you have any plans, anything you're hoping for, big or small?
I'm really hoping that our country is able to, survive and get past this pandemic. I'm just really looking forward to go to concerts again, to be honest. I love concerts. It's like a miniature convention, but for one thing, everyone's there. They're all wearing the same t-shirt and just rocking out some music. That's what I miss.
Is this sort of like your home base here in your bedroom?
Yeah, this is the computer I do all my work at. This is usually the setup there's a cat in my lap, and I usually don't put on makeup for work though, but that's where I sleep. There's a little cat bed for the other one. and there's a cat tree behind me. Like the cats, they're very prioritized.
I have to ask you about your necklace. It just strikes me as something that's important to you. I don't know where I'm getting that, but.
Oh, yeah, no, I actually got this on Etsy. I don't have the seller's information on me on hand, but it's some kind of gemstone, and its meaning is like inner courage, inner love, and compassion, like for yourself and for others. That's really cool of you to point it out. Thank you.
Well, I think it matches the color of your aura without sounding too woo-woo, but it's very part of the theme. So
I appreciate it.
Are you working on anything, in your work? Any projects or anything that you wanted to talk about? Or
slowly but surely, one of my goals in life is to be a showrunner, and I feel like that's like a big goal of anyone who likes stories and animating and drawing. And I mean, right now it's just boiling in my brain, but I've started to draw some things out, and I mean, who knows, like hopefully in a couple of years it would be a really great.
And when you say showrunner, what does that mean? Because as far as I'm concerned, you are really producing your own work right now. Is it building a team, or what does that mean to you?
For me, it would mean to like have my own like cartoon show, like something on like Nickelodeon or like Cartoon Network or like Netflix or something like that. It would be really fun. And to be able to like have my own team of people. It would be all of the amazing artists I made friends with in college and everyone I've met along the way. It would be just such like a symphony of art. And it would come from, I think, a very fresh place too. Because just me, a random person, a random YouTuber, and that's normally not the path of a showrunner. I
know, it's so interesting because I mean, your work is so extremely popular online and it reaches so many people around the world. You have to remember that it's really just literally you here in this room right now making this. And I think what I'm hearing is that if you could pull a team together, you could probably just reach more and more people. And I just think I'm so happy you put that out there because I really think that people have no idea that right now you're just a single person and that there's like so much more potential to expand what you're doing.
There is, yeah. And I've this year I've hired on a couple more people. Because I really think that, teamwork makes the dream work. At the end of the day, I'm just an animator. I'm also a writer. And that there are so many blanks there on my channel. And I was so happy last year to hire this really amazing artist, Ingrid, who's my background artist, because that just added to the quality, and it's so much more beautiful with her. And then I recently, I've been hiring storyboard artists, trying to get a good groove. And I don't think people realize, like, I understand you want to see one creator do all these amazing things, but no one is superhuman like that. There's no way. Plus, when you have other people and other ideas and other perspectives on board, like, it just makes a show that much more in-depth and special.
I mean, it really sounds like you're going to manifest your own metamorphosis and evolution. Honestly, I think this is how it happens with creators that are ready to sort of break out of this mold and shed their skin and then, build a franchise, build a team, and really do what they're passionate about doing and reaching all those people. So manifested it here.
Yeah, I feel like YouTube is the best place to begin your manifesting. It's to say, like, I have all these ideas. I know I can do it. What would happen if I just did it? And this is where it's landed me. It's landed me in this wonderful interview with you guys and being nominated for Streamys twice. Like, I never thought I would get here. And it all just comes down to trusting yourself and in your creativity.
What does the Streamy Award mean to you? I'm curious always to hear that from the creators.
I feel like the Streamys Award it's like this little cake topper of the community. It's to say, like, here is, one person who everyone has recognized throughout the year that they're doing something really special, really fresh, and something that usually, I hope so too, helps a community, like helps give back, or it helps reach out, it helps raise a voice, it helps in some way. So, because anyone can be creative, anyone can make a video that gets 10 million views, but what is the content of that video? Where's the integrity? Where's the genuineness of that person? And does this person deserve to be recognized? And I think a Streamys nomination and a Streamys award is just very validating that you're doing something and you're doing it well and you're doing good for yourself and others. I think the impact is the biggest thing.
Well, that's definitely you. I mean, you're doing amazing work. You're reaching so many people, and everything you do is imbued with intentionality and purpose. And I really think that's a really, really beautiful. And I think that's why you're being recognized.
Thanks.
Well, congratulations on your nomination. Good luck tonight with the awards. And if there's anything you also want to say to aspiring creators who are looking up to you as a nominee.
If you're looking up to someone like me, thank you so much. And I hope in anyone who's looking to me for inspiration, I just want to hold up a mirror and say that you can do it too. Anyone can do this. I mean, we have the anonymity of the internet for the most part. I mean, you just have to trust yourself and try.